Have you ever fallen into a 3-hour YouTube spiral? Starting with a video on how to be more productive and ending on a documentary about competitive cheese rolling? Or maybe you've told yourself, just one more episode, only to see the sun rising and realize you've binge-watched an entire season? We've all been there. Now, imagine, just for a second, if you could feel that same relentless, unstoppable urge to study. Sounds completely insane, right? It feels like trying to convince a cat to enjoy a bubble bath. It's unnatural. But here's the secret. Your brain is already an addiction machine, hardwired to chase rewards and repeat behaviors that feel good. The problem isn't you. It's that you've been letting video games, social media, and streaming services write the code. By the end of this video, you're going to get the cheat codes. And we're not talking about willpower, which runs out, or discipline, which feels like punishment. We're talking about systematically hacking your brain's reward system, using the exact same tricks that keep you glued to your screen. Let's get straight to the point and talk about the master manipulator in your head, dopamine. It's that tiny, feel-good neurotransmitter your brain releases whenever you experience something pleasurable. Every time you get a like on a photo, swipe to a hilarious new video, beat a level in a game, or even eat a piece of chocolate, your brain gets a satisfying little hit. Social media is a perfectly engineered dopamine slot machine designed to pay out every few seconds, keeping you pulling the lever. Studying, on the other hand, that's a slow, arduous climb up a very tall mountain. The reward, a good grade on an exam, is a tiny flag at the summit, weeks or even months away. Your brain, being the impatient little creature it is, looks at the mountain of effort versus the instant gratification of the slot machine and says, no thanks, I'll take the quick win. So how do we fix this broken system? We don't fight it, we hijack it. Before you start picturing a month-long silent retreat in a cave, let me reassure you. All you need is a mini dopamine detox. Think of it as resetting your brain's palate. Right now, your brain is so accustomed to a 5-star buffet of constant stimulation that a simple, healthy meal like studying tastes bland and unappetizing. We need to make it appreciate simpler foods again. For just 15 to 30 minutes before you sit down to study, put everything away. No phone, no music, no podcasts, no distractions. Just you and your own glorious, magnificent boredom. The first few times you do this, it will feel like torture. Your fingers will twitch for your phone. Your brain will scream for a quick hit of stimulation. This is withdrawal, my friend, and it's the clearest sign that it's working. You are recalibrating your baseline for what is considered interesting. By intentionally embracing boredom, you dramatically lower the bar. Suddenly, that dense chapter on molecular biology doesn't seem so bad when the only alternative is counting the fibers in your carpet. Now, for the really fun part, we're going to transform your study routine into the most addictive game you've ever played. Forget studying for 3 hours. That's a terrible, boring quest. Instead, we break it down. First, you need to create your own XP, experience point system. Every single action you take is a chance to level up. For example, asterisk read 1 page of a textbook, plus 5 XP. Asterisk complete a 25-minute focused study session, a Pomodoro, plus 20 XP. Asterisk solve a difficult practice problem, plus 50 XP. Asterisk finish an entire chapter, plus 100 XP. Asterisk ace a practice quiz with a score over 90%, plus 200 XP, and unlock a boss level reward. Get a dedicated notebook or a whiteboard and track this religiously. The act of writing down your points and seeing them accumulate is a visual representation of progress, which is, you guessed it, a dopamine hit in itself. Next, we introduce real-life loot boxes. This is where it gets dangerously effective. Predictable rewards are nice, but your brain goes absolutely wild for random rewards. It's the psychological principle that powers gambling and makes opening a pack of trading cards so thrilling. Create a reward jar. Write down 5 to 10 mini rewards on slips of paper. Things like asterisk 20 minutes of guilt-free gaming. Asterisk your absolute favorite snack. Asterisk 1 episode of that show you're currently binging. Asterisk a 10-minute uninterrupted scroll on TikTok. Asterisk permission to listen to your favorite album, start to finish. Asterisk a cup of that fancy coffee you love. Every time you hit a milestone, say 100 XP, you get to pull 1 reward from the jar at random. You won't know what you're going to get, and that uncertainty will keep you grinding. You won't just be studying for the sake of it, you'll be studying for the thrill of the draw. Then, to make it truly inescapable, we add the streak. In games, the longer your combo, the bigger your score multiplier. We're stealing that. Asterisk study for an hour on day 1, plus 100 XP. Asterisk study for an hour on day 2, plus 200 XP a 2x multiplier. Asterisk day 3, plus 400 XP a 4x multiplier. Break the streak, miss a day, and you reset to 0. No mercy. The psychological pain of losing that multiplier will be so strong that your brain will fight tooth and nail to keep the streak alive. You'll find yourself saying, I can't possibly skip today. I'm on a 10-day streak. And just like that, you've manufactured motivation. Now, even the best single-player game can get a bit lonely. But when you introduce competition, everything changes. Think about it. Would Naruto have become as legendary without Sasuke pushing him? Would Goku have reached Super Saiyan if he didn't have Vegeta breathing down his neck? Absolutely not. You need a rival. This doesn't have to be an enemy. It could be that person in your class who always seems one step ahead. It could be your ambitious best friend. It could even be a stranger from an online study group. The key is to make it official. First one to finish the problem set gets bragging rights. Whoever gets the higher score on the next quiz has to buy the other coffee. The moment the challenge is set, it's no longer just about learning, it's about winning. And what if you don't have a rival? Then you become your own. Race against yourself. This is called speed running, and it's a powerful motivator. Time how long it takes you to accurately summarize a chapter or complete 10 practice problems. Write it down. The next day, your mission is to beat that time. Suddenly, studying isn't a chore, it's a time trial, and you're aiming for a new personal best. Finally, you need to brainwash yourself in the most ethical and productive way possible. Your identity shapes your habits, not the other way around. People who are passionate about fitness don't just go to the gym. They are gym people. It's part of who they are. You need to do the same for studying. Stop saying, ugh, I have to study. That phrase frames it as a burden. Start telling yourself, I'm the type of person who loves to learn and master new skills. Say it out loud. It will feel like a lie at first, but your brain hates cognitive dissonance, the discomfort of holding a belief that contradicts your actions. It will start to seek evidence to make that statement true. Change your phone's wallpaper to something that inspires you to learn. Follow StudyGram accounts and productivity influencers. Curate your digital environment to reflect this new identity. When your brain is constantly seeing messages that reinforce the idea that learning is cool, valuable, and part of who you are, it will start to believe it. So let's recap your new, dangerously effective blueprint for a study addiction. 1. Start with a brief dopamine detox to reset your brain's palette. 2. Gamify the entire process with XP, random loot box rewards, and unbreakable streaks. 3. Find a rival or race against yourself to make it a competition. 4. Actively brainwash yourself into becoming the kind of person who is genuinely passionate about learning. Start with just one of these techniques today. I promise you will feel a tangible shift. In a month, you might just find yourself in a state you never thought possible, reaching for your textbook instead of your phone. Not out of discipline, but out of a genuine desire to play the game. You are not lazy or broken. Your brain has simply been hijacked by platforms designed to be more interesting than your goals. It's time to take back control. If you found these brain hacks useful, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. We share science-backed strategies every week to help you level up your life. Now, let me know in the comments. Which one of these insidious, brilliant tricks are you going to try first? Now go get addicted. Study smart, not hard.